So when you're not beating people with your baton, does it double as a back scratcher? Do y'all ever bedazzle your batons like pigs and crafts? Alright, we're out here covering the Denver anti-ICE protest. Right now, we're in the middle of a tense standoff with protesters trying to get on the highway. But how did we get here? Let's roll back to earlier in the day. What brings you out here?
Fuck fascism.
Anything in specific going on with the fascists?
The current presidential nominee is fucking everything over, and it's fucking over, people who might be illegal, but it's also like fucking over people who are, like a part of the community, and it's just not fair at all, and it does have to be fought back against.
All right, what do you guys think about what's going on in LA right now?
Fuck yes. It's just like that shit does have to be done. Like, I know it is a little bit violent, but like the fucking current, president is not gonna listen to us unless we get a little bit fucking violent. So it has to be done and said.
I have some advice for any listeners. If you see a Nazi, you should punch them in the face. There are 3 ways to change society. You can vote, which hasn't worked. You can form lateral hierarchies instead of vertical hierarchies, or you can be violent. So what we see in LA is a mixture of the latter two, and I believe that they are doing the correct thing. I do not believe in riots, I do not believe in looting, but I do believe that they are doing the correct thing in causing disturbances on the highways.
What are our best tactics to resist ICE?
Surround them and oppress them, just like they surround and oppress our communities.
Any thoughts?
Violence. Exactly what he said. Pretty much, like, that's the only way they're gonna get to listen. Like we don't have to be violent against them, but like they need to listen to us.
Where do you think these protests are going from here?
I don't think anywhere, to be honest.
Honestly, if the people don't rise up and have class consciousness, then they don't have anything.
What are you doing out here tonight?
I'm protesting with every other immigrant that's out there, hiding in fear, scared they're going to be deported from their family, including me. My background is I'm a first-generation Latina. My mom carried me through the border while she was pregnant, carrying me. And I have 3 other younger siblings who, if my mom were not here, I would be their sole provider, their legal guardian. And I'm scared that would come to light because I don't have the money to care for all of them. I don't have the money to care for myself. I don't have the money for an education. I'm scared. So I'm trying to do what's right and stand out here for my family and for the people alongside me. My mom and I will always communicate. We've created a plan. What would we do in any case where she was deported? What money would be left behind? Where would we stay at? Communicate with friends and family. We tend to talk a lot where we're going, trying to be safe, trying not to go by ourselves, and what to do in certain situations. So it's put us in a lot of risk of being scared. And law enforcement come and hurt us as well because it's not right. They should be protecting us and what we're for, not because someone else says, I don't want that to happen. I don't want them to protest. I don't think this is right, or I think it's unruly. I'm protesting hopefully so that there's some sort of change, maybe an impeachment, long stretch, but like some sort of change in legislation, or upholding our constitution, not our legislation, and just making sure that our community is safe because that, we're here for them and they're here for us.
Anything else you'd like to say to the people?
Just fight for what's right, fight for what you think is right, and don't stand your ground, You never know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen the day after, the day before, the week ahead. But be prepared, stand by your people, and do what's right.
We are standing up for people's rights. We are standing up against ICE. We are standing for this country. We are real patriots out here today. We are not what people think we are. We are the 99%. We are out here.
What do you think about the current situation in LA?
Can I just say fucked? We, the people, need to stand up and we need to protect this country.
Is peaceful protesting enough?
Peaceful protesting is not enough at this point. We need to stand up for the people, for this country.
Anything else you want to say to the people?
Fuck Trump.
The state of the union, how it is, we got to be out here, man. We have to show force. We have to bond together, do what we got to do as Americans, which is our civil duty out here in protest.
What is your take on the current situation happening in LA?
Well, LA, man, well, me being a Hispanic man, the roots run deep there. I think it's open wounds that we never healed. So I think now it's all coming to fruition with what's going on in LA. But I think it's good they're taking a stand. Somebody had to do it, right?
Has the new administration's immigration policy affected you or anybody you know in any way?
Yes, I'm actually a tax preparer that works nonprofits with immigrant families, and actually has affected many families. Coming from an immigrant family myself, I'm first generation born. I feel the need. I feel their sorrow. I think this goes from a long time of Congress not actually making a solid amnesty program for the people that have been here for 30, 40 years. So it's definitely affected me in work-wise, family-wise, stress-wise as well.
Do you feel peaceful protest is enough?
With this president, I don't know, man. The way to go is peaceful, but if we got to show force, we got to show force. Honestly, we got to be here till the president says, hey, enough's enough. I see everybody's views and actually installs real programs for everybody, not just his side of his party. Stay strong. We need you guys out here. Come out. Everybody is possible. Tell your family, tell your friends, get on social media, spread the word. Every little action you take is going to actually advance the bigger picture. Thank you.
Is peaceful protesting enough?
Peaceful protesting is something that is very helpful in all circumstances, but peaceful protest is not all that has ever solved any issue.
What are our best tactics to resist ICE?
A diversity of tactics is what is advocated for most. So that means you got to do sit-ins, block roads, scary, and all that other shit, as it goes. I challenge the viewer to name me a movement that has been achieved solely through peaceful means, and I'll just leave it at that.
We need a bunch of stickers. Brown pride, end racism, immigrants are family.
What brings you all out here tonight?
ICE, detaining innocent families, hardworking people who are not criminals. It's not about criminals anymore. Y'all are just taking everybody and not following the Constitution and violating everybody's rights. And it's just not right. Like, we're all human beings, and nobody deserves to be treated like that. We all came here for a better life, and there's always a cause to fight for. I really don't support how the National Guard was deployed, especially against the governor's wishes. That's very idiotic of him to do, and he didn't even set up arrangements for the National Guard, so he just used them. They're sleeping on the floor and stuff.
There's so much also Spanish culture in LA. For you to deploy the National Guard takes away what's going on. So many Americans feel unheard. America is a place for everyone. The fact that this is going on is ostracizing so many Americans, and people should speak up, especially white people who have that privilege to be out there.
I come from a family who struggles with this, and this just made the process a whole lot harder. It's not easy, like everybody says. It takes years.
Yeah.
It's not something you can quickly achieve. It's not something that's acquired fast like that. And even now, they're saying, oh, do it the right way. They're detaining people outside of courthouses when they show up to their appointments. We can do it the right way.
Do you believe peaceful protest is enough?
Honestly, I don't.
I will say peaceful protest historically has never worked. Martha P. Johnson threw the first brick during Pride. People who are celebrating Pride and support what Pride is should be out here during the month of June. If you think that protest is just peaceful, then you are wrong.
What are our best tactics to resist ICE?
Don't answer the door. Know your rights. They're not following shit, but there's only so much you can do. Just don't answer the door. Get a hold of your lawyer. Don't answer any questions. Don't sign anything. If they
Informing your community, going out, speaking out.
Sharing about where ICE is at
Yes.
the time. If you ever see a truck or anything, let the community know where they are. Let your loved ones know to stay inside and to stay safe, especially now that they're in unmarked vehicles and stuff. Just be aware of your surroundings and any sketchy vehicles. So keep fighting, man. There's only so much we can do, but if we really come together, I feel like a change can be made, and there's a lot to fight for. And just everybody, there's nothing good about this. Nobody is benefiting from this. It's not even a criminal thing. It's a class thing now.
Yeah.
It's the rich versus the poor. We gotta stand up at some point.
People who don't think that this affects you, they're gonna come for you next. This is our community. You need to stand up for them. You have friends that are experiencing firsthand what is going on. You not being out here is selfish.
Fuck the government, dog. They're not listening to the people, dog. I mean, like, not only the people, district courts. I mean, what else is there to do? It's literally the founding of this nation. If they're not listening to us, we're paying our shit. I'm not paying money for them to come take hardworking people off the streets. Sure, admit we got a fucking problem. Hardworking people just trying to live their fucking lives, and you just taking them. I'm paying for that shit? Fuck no. Taxation without representation. Is that not the whole representation, whole part of this country?
I believe you're correct. Looks like the rally's about to start. What you think about what's going on here?
I don't know what's going on.
They're protesting ICE.
Dang. Dang.
Yo, fuck ICE! Damn! From Palestine to Mexico! These border walls have got to go! You here for the protest or just trying to get your steps in? Yeah. Where's the Fitbit? Hey, what y'all think about this protest? Good. Hell yeah.
All right, I'm parked on 10th. We'll have to walk back to 10th.
What you think about this protest?
I think it's great, man.
This shit is fucking wild. What you think about this protest?
I fully agree.
What you think about this protest, sir?
Get out of here.
Oh, hell yeah. Fucking groovy, man! The PSL has ended their planned march route, and yet the march continues. Yeah, independent journalism type stuff. We're with the cause and everything. We hate how the media portrays shit. Yep. SWAT has arrived again, and we appear to be approaching a blockade. They just gave a dispersal order. They'll be using tear gas and any means necessary to disperse if we do not leave. What did you see happen back there just now?
I don't know. I just saw everybody run, so I ran too, because that's just kind of my instincts, I guess.
Yeah. So they said tear gas, and their plans are to use any means necessary to disperse us. So what's your plan for the rest of the night?
Probably stay on the outskirts, see what happens, and be ready to run, because I'm not willing to get shot over this shit.
All right. Stay safe, man. Best of luck. You too, man. So what brings you out tonight?
I am here as an American citizen representing the Muslim Ummah of Denver, who are mostly immigrants. I'm an American revert to Islam, and my greatest friends are not from this country, and I don't want them to go anywhere. In Islam, it is not a religion for Arabs, it is a religion for all mankind, and we believe in unity of the human species under God. I think that there's one rock and we all are stuck on it, and we all got to learn to cooperate with each other and live together on it.
Yeah, so we just got a word that there's an order to disperse. They said they'd use any force necessary. So what's your thoughts on that, and do you have a plan tonight?
I believe them completely. I got shot with pepper balls 5 years ago during the George Floyd protests. They will do it. I'm not worried about it. I don't think they're going to use lethal force, to be honest. I'm going to pray Maghrib. It's the sunset prayer. So we have 5 prayers a day. As we were marching here, the sun was going down, and I got a notification on my phone that it's time for me to pray the 4th prayer of the day. So I figure this is a great place that needs it.
All right, so what brings you out here tonight, Captain America?
I'm out here to support my community and stand with Governor Newsom as he tries to stand up for American rights. Actually, hold on. I want to redo that, actually. Give me a second.
Yeah, of course.
Because mentioning Newsom actually may not represent my community. I respect what Governor Newsom is standing for, but he's not my governor. And I'm here to send a message to my president. To my president, I would ask you to remember the words of George Washington. And I'll repeat them right now for me if you'll allow it.
Of course.
Our shores are open to all religions, all persecuted people, and they will receive the God-given rights that every American will receive, because they are the bosom of America. And I hope that my president will show kindness, not niceness. I've got no use for niceness. Compassion. It must never again be taken as a sign of weakness. United, we are together. Divided, we fall.
Oh my God.
You till the end of the line. And one more thing.
That's awesome.
I'll see you on the road. Stay safe.
Thank you, Captain America.
That was
Dude,
awesome.
that was fucking Captain America. Go. More gas.
Yeah, get that. Keep getting it.
Yeah, good job, you guys.
Thank you. Like they're coming our way. Looks like some arrests may be happening. That was our coverage of the Denver anti-ICE protest. Thanks for watching.